everybody, this is the Wikstrand, so nudity in films. If you're going to do it, make sure that the story is so good and that the movie is so memorable that people will talk about that more than the fact that you went nude on that movie. If that is not the case, make sure that you're getting paid a lot of money. Halle Berry apparently got paid $500,000 as a bonus for doing her nude sequences in Swordfish. A pretty nice payday if you ask me. I doubt that Natasha Malty got more than an extra slice of, cheese or anything like that on her sandwich that day after showing her very nice rack. But if you're being honest, her nice rack is probably the best thing about this entire movie. This is an absolute horror show to get through. So let's wrap up Uwe Boll's trilogy of terror. This is Bloodrayne, the Third Reich. It is 1943 and Rain, half vampire, half human, played by Natasha Malty, is in some undisclosed Eastern European country. I think it is supposed to be Poland, but I'm not entirely sure. And she is fighting against the Nazis. And we have these Nazi scientists who are making undead Nazi soldiers for her to kill. Isn't this supposed to be about vampires? I don't know. Anyway, so we also have this plan that they have cooked up. They want to capture her and they want to use her blood to create some kind of a zombie vampire Hitler or something like that. So the Nazis win the war and stuff like that. And that is essentially the movie. She just goes around along with her merry band of misfits and they kill a bunch of Nazis and absolutely nobody cares. It is slow, it is sloppy, it is lumpy, it is ugly, and they have cut so many corners that even by Uwe Boll standard, this feels really, really lazy. Compared to, Deliverance and the original Bloodrayne movie, this movie is so much worse that those movies almost gets better by just not being as terrible. And speaking of terrible, apart from having a very nice pair of tits, Natasha Malty is so horrible that Christina Loken, who played her in the first Bloodrayne, appears to be like Meryl Streep in comparison, because she is so goddamn horrible. Horrible effects, horrible action sequences, a absolute snail's pace, and despite this movie clocking in at only 79 minutes, it has felt like an absolute eternity. And even though you cannot argue with the fact that the final line in this movie is pretty damn hilarious and entertaining. That is such a fun way of ending a movie, so at least that gave me a little bit of a chuckle. But otherwise, this is an absolute nightmare to watch. Absolutely nobody could care about this. So, is this the worst movie Uwe Boll has ever made? No, but it's pretty damn close to it. Jesus Christ, this movie is so slow, boring, and it is so ugly looking, and also, maybe it is in bad taste to, shoehorn in things about the Holocaust and stuff like that in a movie about zombies and undead Nazi soldiers and stuff like that. But I don't care. I am so apathetic at this point that I just wanted this thing to end, but it refused to end. It just went on and on and on. But thankfully, it was at least just 79 minutes, so at least it has that going on for itself. But otherwise, this is horrible. Well, this movie could technically have been a 0 point, but I actually have to give it 3 points. 1 point for the number of minutes beneath 80 minutes of runtime, and 2 for each of her breasts, because they were quite spectacular. But otherwise from that, this movie absolutely sucks. And now I've been quite generous for one day, I think. So, have you seen the 3 Bloodrayne movies? What do you think about them? Comment below and I'll see you next time from, well, so-and-so reviewing, well, such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.